Welcome to another episode of Cabin Boys Podcast.
Yep, we're here.
Here with Dario, Johnny.
Today we have actually a special guest, but you guys won't see him. He's going to be in the back. The boy Ivancito. He'll be in backstage. So, some crazy ass stuff that has ever happened to your guys' life. Because today is going to be no conspiracies. Today was going to be mainly just like stories about our lives. How did you guys grow up?
Ghetto, no.
And what was your guys' experiences as you guys were growing up? So just so the people could get to know us a little bit outside the pod, and to see if they could actually relate to any of the stuff that we've lived and we gone through. But last week you were mentioning a bunch of stuff. Johnny, compa.
Yeah, well, personally, I was born in Long Beach, California.
Yep.
Yeah, with all these artists who were out there from too.
Dang.
You were born in Long Beach.
Yeah.
Why didn't you stay out there? Why'd you come over here?
Cause related to gangs. Feel like my mother didn't want me. If I was gonna be older, she's like, oh, they're gonna get into gangs.
Hey,
There's everything out there. Like you got a gang like every block. So,
hey, what if you would have came up with a Slim 300 or a Snoop Dogg or something? One of those dudes.
Nah, I feel
My
like
compa would have been a rapper.
Is that like close to Compton?
Yeah,
Yeah. It's dangerous over there, bro.
yeah, it's wild.
I was watching this video of this rapper. He's from Compton.
Yeah.
I don't know what's his name. But he was saying that you can't even wear certain colors
No, you can't.
when you walk around.
No, you can't.
If you're not from the town, there's certain colors you can wear or else you'll get pressed and shit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was raised in East Side Long Beach,
Mm.
8 blocks away from the beach.
It's crazy that a place so peaceful in the beach, a couple blocks away, people are getting shot.
Yeah. So, compa,
Getting robbed or whatever.
what was the colors you were using to stay protected?
Fucking.
What was the color?
What was the camouflage?
I was a kid. I was like 10, 11 years old. So it was random, like. But either way, though, like you think about it, back then I was probably like 6, 7, just roaming around Long Beach.
Nobody would press you?
Well, you're
As
a
a
little
little
kid.
mocoso?
You're a little kid.
Just fuck.
You're a little kid going up and down, like. So
Yeah, it's different here because kids like in Mexico, they're already part of the cartels, bro.
Bro.
If they're the age you are,
6? They
damn.
would have been up their life slinging kilos.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Compa, but what's like a good memory you do remember, like that you say, man, I wish I still lived in Long Beach because of this, if there's any.
I believe it's summer school.
Summer school?
Yeah, just like, mom had to work, single mom
Yeah.
at the time. So I was like, let's go to the beach.
Yeah.
8 blocks, just mob it down the street, and then you're there.
And
or
your school was close to the beach?
a little few blocks away.
Okay.
So yeah, we still had to walk. I was still like 6, 7, had to walk by myself. Well, my brothers,
Yeah.
yeah. But now you can't do that. But
it became that bad?
no,
that
now
you can't
the whole world is all bad now.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shit, my kids live like a minute away, and I still got to take them to school.
Yeah. No, that is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
So what can you compare with previous life and life now? What do you say? Obviously now you're saying like, oh, I had to walk my kids. What's something that you for sure won't let your kids do that you did as you were growing up? We already know that you will walk to the beach and everything.
Go to the store by themselves or go to the park
Yeah.
by themselves.
Yeah.
And do you think that that's a loss for them?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's just how this whole world is.
Yeah, because we used to do that. We used to go drive bikes across town. Bro.
Yeah, drive bikes.
But nowadays it's maybe it's because we see a lot of dangerous stuff on social media.
True.
Everything is being more put out there. And I feel like back then our parents maybe didn't see it all.
So now you're talking about driving bikes. This one time we're driving bikes at probably like the Long Beach Canal. And we were just driving bikes with my brothers and, homies and all that. And we came upon this girl like in bikini or like, like this
Yeah.
first you're a little kid,
Yeah.
and then she's like posing for a photo shoot and all that. Yeah, and you're like, what the fuck? And then They like all stop and she covered herself and we're just riding our bike.
Oh, it was an actual photo.
yeah, photo shoot right there by the canal. Yeah, by
Yeah,
Long
that's
Beach Canal.
crazy.
Yeah, so it was like you see all that shit like out there. It's pretty wild.
I've gotten my bike stolen.
Yeah?
Yeah, in Fresno.
Growing up?
Yeah,
So-
well, I grew up in Fresno my whole life. I mean, my parents took me to Mexico when I was young.
Yeah,
Spent some time there. It was fun, but most of my time was here in Fresno.
for the most part.
Yeah, but I was saying, I've gotten my bike stolen a couple times in where we live,
Yeah.
and man, my dad was mad.
hey, mad and you were scared as hell.
Yeah, and so it's not my fault, I guess. I would have neighbor, friends and shit. We would go out to play video games on the computer.
Yeah.
So back then they had a lot of video games on the computer and shit. And we would go inside and I'll leave my bike outside, bro. We would all leave our bike inside. And
They would only steal yours.
Yeah, I guess mine was like the nicest one. That,
Yeah, it had pegs up.
Yes. It was a 2-seater, bro.
Oh, shit. Convertible or
Yeah,
what?
if it got pegs, it's 2-seater. Though.
Yeah.
And I
Fuck,
remember
it
that
had
day.
pegs
bro.
in the
They stole my
front,
bike.
3-seater.
Hey.
I was so scared to go home, bro.
Hey, did you?
Where's your bike? I get home. Where's your bike? I don't know. I don't know what happened to it,
Lost your
Shit.
bike in the ass whooping.
Hey.
And an ass whipping, bro.
And
to
an
be
ass
honest,
whipping for
yeah.
sure. Hey, compa, now that you're saying that, Juan, did you ever, because that happened to me one time, bro. Like, did you ever give anybody a hike to the store or whatever with one
Oh,
peg?
yeah.
With one peg.
With one peg?
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
you missing a peg?
Because I only had 2, right? It was either you put 2 on the back or 2 on the front.
Yeah.
And,
The front one was kind of
Yeah.
You were fucking riding on the handle. Your ass is on the handle.
Yeah.
You gotta fucking look both ways and shit.
but I supposedly thought that I was a biker, so I would try to grind. So I had
Oh,
the
okay.
pegs on the same side.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So when
BMX.
so when I would try to give somebody a ride, well, mainly with my little brothers and shit, it would be one peg on one side, and then the other one just be like, put your tippy toe on the little bolt on the side.
Oh, yeah,
on the bike.
yeah.
So, dude, that was crazy that you mentioned the bikes. I had so much fun. Me and my buddy growing up, we got our bike stolen too, but it was my cousin Carla's. Shout out to my cousin Carla. She was
stole 'em?
pissed, bro.
Oh,
no,
It was
because
her bike.
so it was her bike,
Oh, yeah.
and my boy didn't have a bike, so he asked her if she could use it. And Carla was living at our house at the time, right? And Carla had won this in the raffle, right? So this bike was like a raffle one from school for something. I don't remember if it was perfect attendance or what. But she won it, and she had it probably like for a month. And one day my buddy's like, hey, tell your cousin if I could use her bike, and we'll be driving back and forth. Bruh, some people just came randomly, bruh. Hey, want to race? And we were little kids. We were like, yeah, let's race. And he's like, wait, but let me use one of your bikes. I use this one.
Like, wait, what? What am I gonna use?
I use this one, and we could do like a 3-way.
You run behind me.
And he was like, and we were like, all right.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Food dips on us, bro. But he said, hey, I'll be right back. So he comes back with another guy, and he's giving him a hike through the front of the pegs.
Wait. So they took the bikes.
No.
They came back?
So we were about to do the race, and it was me, this guy named Cristobal, and this guy, right?
Yeah.
The thief. And he says, oh, well, let me have my boy, because we did a quick race, but then he was like, my boy's super fast. I'm going to come back. So this fool dips and comes back with this guy, and he's like, watch, let me see your bike. And I told him, I believe you're fast. But my boy, since it wasn't his bike, he didn't think too much of it. He's like, all right then, go. Fool, as soon as he gets on, that fool dips and does not look back. I was just like,
Yeah, damn, he's fast.
Hey,
He's
can
gonna
I
win.
say something?
He's gonna win the race.
Did the bike tenía cambios?
no, it was just like a
The regular
like a
bike?
dirt
All
bike,
right.
yeah. Nah, dude, that fool dipped on us. Never seen him again. And, bro, I remember Carla was pissed.
What
that
happened?
was her
What'd she
bike.
do? Yeah.
That was her bike. So we get home, and the first thing I have to be the one to snitch. He was like, "Hey, like we lost your bike because we got it stolen," and she starts crying, bro, and she's like, "I don't know. To be honest, I didn't know it was the. I got in trouble, just like you. Like we
Man.
ass
Yeah.
whooping, and it's not something that you control. Like
Yeah.
I didn't go over there and say, "Hey, you want to steal my bike?" But that happened, bro, and it's crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's probably like one of her most valuable possessions. You know, she won it, and it's fucking. You
Yeah.
know, when you're a kid,
Yeah,
you have a bike. You know,
Nah, but there's another story too. Long Beach. So my parents gave us bikes. I don't think my parents gave my older brother a bike, but
they had their favorites. Huh.
no, it was because it was it's four of us. So it was, the youngest one they gave him a bike. My older brother they gave him a bike too, but me they gave me a bike because I was heavier. So they gave me a bike with pegs.
You were
it was the nicest one. It was
You-
the nicest one.
you-
Heavy
were a-
duty.
You were
No, it was a
That's
nice
mountain
bike. It had pegs and all that shit.
mountain
And-
bike.
No, it wasn't. No, it was not like that.
Hydraulics on that bitch. Shit.
My mountain bike with the training wheels.
Extra cushion on the seat.
Put that Still Dre song. And then this guy would use my bike. My brother would use my bike. So one day I guess he said that he got jumped for that bike, but I don't know if it's true. Shout out Mikey. And yeah, he's like, yeah, they tried to take the bike away. They fucked him up. I was like,
Lashes
nah,
on his back. No,
no, like yeah, no, his whole body was all beat up, bro. Face all fucked
yeah.
up. And he's like, yeah, it was for the bike. I was like, fuck. Nah, it's not for the bike.
and you still don't believe him now.
Hey, I don't know if he did or not.
Nah, but he got his ass beat.
He could have
Damn.
had somebody up in a strip just beat my ass real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell it real quick.
I'm gonna sell it.
But it was
So
crazy.
he actually fought back or something, huh?
No, I think he got jumped.
Oh,
So he couldn't fight. But I think they clocked a gun
Damn.
too and all that shit out there.
wow.
Damn.
Yeah, over there's this.
And that was Long Beach.
Yeah, it
and,
was Long Beach. Yeah.
and at this moment is when you realize you had to move to Fresno, right? Right after they stole your bike.
No, some shit happened with my parents and all that shit. So,
Oh,
and then
okay.
my mom was like, "Nah, this is." It was getting expensive out there too, because you're not that far away from the beach.
Yes.
So it's getting years are passing by. Like right here, like everything's getting expensive. So I think everything was getting expensive over there
Yeah.
for a single mom. So she's like, you know what,
That's it.
go to Fresno.
And she moved directly from Long Beach to Fresno.
yeah,
Have you ever asked her if there was a?
no,
A
I think
reason why?
I think she was single mom. It was financially like it was cheaper out here.
And when she moved over here, did you guys know anybody over here when you guys moved?
Yeah, we had cousins and family out here.
in Fresno?
Yeah.
That's why you guys chose Fresno?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
Yeah.
we've been here before too when we were little kids.
That's
Once.
crazy.
Yeah, it was pretty wild.
That's crazy, growing
I think
up.
about that sometimes, like...
Why
what-
Fresno, huh?
Yeah, a wife... out of all these places, huh?
Yeah.
Our
Well, where
parents chose
would you?
Fresno.
Where would you like?
That, I don't know.
Because if you think about
Maybe
it,
like a less populated city.
you would say that
Well,
Maybe
back
a
then
less
it wasn't that
populated
populated.
Fresno wasn't populated.
And yeah, when I
That's
was
true.
11 years old, it wasn't
Growing
populated.
fast.
Yeah.
Growing fast.
Yeah. No, because I say that because, bro, I always ask myself like, where would I want to move?
Mm.
Like, if I didn't want to live in Fresno, bro, I would never like move to LA, San Francisco, no
Fuck,
big
no.
areas, bro.
Fucking
Like,
hate
I'm-
the traffic.
I'm like how you say, like just smaller, but I feel like because of the lifestyle we're living already, I feel like it would be a little bit something to get used to because you're already used to going to the
The
store,
fast life.
or going to the store really quick to go get something. And then when you go out to the outskirts, it's like you're limited to like a liquor store or
Yeah.
like a quick little store that you could go. You're limited to those. So, like for example, my boss, he had a house in Shaver Lake, and bruh, to get to any stores close by, you still had to drive like 20, 30 minutes. So at that moment, like let's say you're craving chips, it's a mission. It's a mission to drive.
You're better off having a little storage that
Yeah,
your own liquor store at your house. You know.
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stock up and
Costco and fuck it
stock
up.
up for about a year. You know, and just
Yeah.
if we need anything, it's right here.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. So anything crazy that has happened in your life, Juan, growing up, bro?
Growing up, the time that I lost my mula,
Okay.
in Mexico, bro.
Okay.
Oh, I was so sad. It's,
How old are you, bro?
I was like 7 or 8,
I
bro.
thought he was talking about his money. My
Yeah,
moolah. I was
no,
like,
no,
when he
no.
said that, I was
Oh,
like, what?
man.
God damn, how many you had? Nah.
Yeah, no, I was so attached to that
Yeah?
mula, bro. It was like a mule.
Yeah,
basically, a mule.
yeah.
Ride it every day, bro.
You would go
I would
riding
ride it every day. Yeah.
Where would you ride it to, bro?
So,
Just like-
so my parents had my grandparents had
Yeah.
a lechera, like
Okay.
they had a ranch where they have a bunch of cows.
Okay.
We would milk the cows all morning, and they would fill up kegs. So when they fill up kegs, they'll strap 2 kegs onto the mula, onto the
Each
mule.
side?
Okay.
Yeah, onto the side of the mule, and I would ride it to go to the factory.
Okay.
So I would take them the 2 kegs, and they'll put 2 empty kegs, and I'll ride it back. And basically, I'll do that all day.
California
Dang, that's
produce right
crazy,
there.
bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So it was a like down the street, you know. It was
Yeah.
like 10,
And you were
15
like
minutes.
7 years old, you said?
10, 15 minutes. Yeah.
Dude, you were whipping it, bro.
Yeah, and so
Talk about horsepower.
the day I woke up and the mula wasn't there, man, it was
It
my
destroyed you,
first
bro?
loss, bro. My first loss. Like I was
The first L my boy
Yeah,
won
yeah,
that
yeah.
ever took in it.
Was it
going
similar to
way
that
back,
bike?
But, oh no, that bike! It was just scary losing
He
that
stole
bike.
it too.
I was
Hey.
more scared than anything. But yeah, that was.
Wait,
I cried.
So when you found out about the moonlight gun, did you get an ass whooping too?
Nah, I whooped some ass. Now. I was like, "Where's?" Oh yeah,
Dang, bro, that's crazy.
but yeah, that's some of
And
the things
that's,
that
and that's
we would do
crazy
out
because
there.
it legit scarred you because you can remember that, bro.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
My
big.
first loss, my first love,
yeah.
the one that got away.
That's funny, bro.
She's like, y'all were overworking me.
Yeah.
I'm leaving.
Well,
That's going way back though.
no, but
yeah.
it was stolen or it
No,
just
it
ran
died.
away. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, it died.
from one day.
It must have been going through something or something that
Depressed.
over
Hey,
time.
bro, you were riding
maybe
it.
all
enough.
those maybe all those kegs it was taking, bro. It was
You were
like,
not riding
God
it enough,
damn,
bro.
She's like, this kegs and I gotta carry this motherfucker too.
God,
Top it off.
Tragando papitas.
on his last days too. Man.
Fucking having lunch on top of the mula too.
You can remember that? It's like one day you were just out there
Yeah,
chilling, and then the next day just wake up, you're gone.
I thought the world was over at that time. Bro. I was like, send me back.
Let's go back to the U.S. Oh, dude, that's crazy. That's a crazy story.
Near death experiences.
Oh, okay.
Because the another crazy things that's happened is like crashed. One time that I crashed here in Fresno, it was around over there by like First and Tulare,
All right.
and it was late, bro. And I was just going home because I had work in the morning, but I fell asleep. Wasn't drinking or anything, bro. Just tired, bro. Like
Yeah.
I had worked. I was working a lot, and I was just up all day, fucking,
Yeah. Wildin'.
And yeah, just doze off. Fucking head on to the pole. Luckily, I had my seatbelt. All I hear was just the metal just crunching. And I woke up, bro, a pole right in the front of my window.
Oh.
And so I woke up and I was like, what the
Yeah.
Scared, smoked, took my seatbelt off and just ran like 20 feet away.
What car were you using?
It was an Avalanche. It was like a truck Avalanche.
Yeah.
Yeah, luckily it was a big truck. But
Yeah.
luckily, bro, I had my seatbelt on. This is what's so important, that
Yeah.
wear your seatbelt
Yeah.
because you just never know.
Click it or lose it, not
Yeah.
click it or ticket.
Police came, breathalyzed me. I was like, I'm just tired,
Yeah.
But that's one of the craziest things that I could remember.
For the death experience, yeah, bro. I had a couple.
Those are like restarts in your life.
Yeah.
bro. It's like
One time that happened to me, bro. It was funny because it was a near death experience, but I also saved somebody at the exact same time.
wow.
So my mom had won some tickets to like this baseball game out in at the what is it, Chick-Chancey, right? The
Yeah, yeah.
Chick-Chancey Park,
The Grizzlies.
the Grizzlies. But she won like some VIP tickets that we were out like in a VIP area. There was like a swimming pool and you could see the game from the top.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And it was like it was a crazy scene. I loved it. I was a little morrillo and stuff. And my mom invited one of her bosses because she used to clean houses, right? She invited one of her bosses, her boss, and when we're there, her son jumps into the water, bro. And I guess her son is like 4 or 5 at the time. Kid doesn't know how to swim or anything, and he's in the deep end. So me trying to be a hero, I freaking jump in, bro, to go save him. And as I'm putting him up, like this kid is freaking like pedaleando hella, like, you know, boom, 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 trying to like come up. So this fool's like pushing me down, a 4-year-old, bro.
How old were you?
I was like, I want to say probably like 11, 12. Fool's pushing me down, bro. It got so bad that I started like feeling like I was going to pass out. Like I was going to die.
At that moment.
At that moment.
Should I let him go?
Yeah.
Keep going?
But the thing is, like, he had me around the neck. So he was had me around the neck and he was like pushing me down for him to stay above water. Yeah. So I'm just like tripping out, bro, because I can't even breathe. I can't wiggle out because he has me tight. And I guess I managed to have him up in the air, outside the water and long enough to somebody reach over and pull him out. And then right by that time, I was just like exhausted and I pretty much like just floated a little bit. And then that's when I gasped for air. But bro, everybody started like screaming like, "Oh, good job!" And bro, in my mind, I'm like, I do not give a fuck. Never again will I try to save somebody, bro.
Wow.
Because I was about to die. Yeah. Trying to save this 4-year-old.
Yeah, but isn't that crazy that didn't cross your mind when you jumped in?
Yeah. I went full hero.
Yeah.
I'm about to save this fool's life. And hey, bro, that really happened. And
it's like an adrenaline rush.
To this day, I see somebody fall into the swimming pool. There was like this
you
guy.
Look away.
Takes you back.
There was this guy, like one of my cousins. I haven't talked to this cousin for a long time. So she brought her boyfriend. And now that's her husband or maybe daddy or whatever. She brought him and she jumps. Did you ever get to go to my tia Mago's house when they had the swimming pool by Lions Park?
Oh, yeah. On Emerson, right?
Yeah. So this fool jumps in. He doesn't know how to swim, but this was an adult.
What was he thinking?
And everybody's like,
today's the day I learned.
She just starts screaming, Jose. It's like, he's drowning, bro. And I just had some chips and I just literally turned around and just. And I let that dude.
Who saved him?
To be honest, to this day, I cannot
dead?
remember, bro. I literally just walked away. I seen him, bro. And I seen him like gasping and doing this.
He made eye contact with you. He said, "Help."
You can see the eye tears.
Locking eyes.
Even though he's inside the water, you can still see that.
He's like with the chips.
Yeah.
It's your life or mine, bro.
That shit happened to me again.
Yeah,
so what happened?
Bro, I just remember that I went and like I said, "Oh, Jose's drowning."
Hella calmly. That thing's right over there.
And I guess I don't know if it was actually Alfredo or who that actually jumped in and saved him, bro.
Wow.
But it was crazy. And just like stuff like that, bro, I would never. Or have you ever heard of the stories about the avocado lake?
Oh, fuck.
How people have died right there in the avocado lake because they say that there's a lot of seaweed?
Yeah.
Bro, I've seen that. Like people, one time somebody passed away in front of me. Like we never seen them again.
Whoa.
It was crazy. Like I remember they were like we were playing, what is that game? The chicken game where they have you up in the
chicken fight?
Yeah.
We were playing and he was in the other family's group right there and they were like doing the same thing we were doing.
This game where you have someone on your shoulder.
Yes.
And they try to knock the other
So it was
person down.
so it was like my uncle, me, and my brothers, we were all right there. And out of nowhere, this guy, like, you just see that they're having fun too, so you're not paying attention to them, right? You're doing your own thing. And out of nowhere, you just start hearing the lady scream, bro, like, oh, this and that and this and that. And turns out that one of the guys went, supposed that he was going to go swim, never came back. And they started making it a big deal. And I'm telling you, I remember because I seen the people and I seen the guy that all of a sudden now he's missing. Like, I seen him there having fun. And then I see everybody panicking and like screaming.
Wow.
And he's not there no more.
How old are you then?
I think I want to say I was already like 16, 15. I was already a little bit older.
Yeah, I got in trouble doing that some stupid shit right there too. Avocado Lake. It was me and my two brothers, and we were like, little ghetto ass floaties where you lay down and you're in the pool.
Yeah.
So we got one of those. We fill it up with air. 3 of us just put our shoulders on top of it and just paddle across the fucking river.
Okay, yeah.
At
I've seen
Avocado
people
Lake.
swim across.
So we were doing all 3 of us. By the halftime we were there, that shit was inflating. And yeah,
shit.
and then I was like, fuck, should I go back? But I was like, nah, people die here. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. It's all 3 of us. So we'll fucking do it. Fucking just paddling all across the fucking thing. We got there. We're fucking tired. And then we're like, so we're going to walk around or what? That motherfucker was long. We're like,
Who?
he's like, nah.
Oh, because you guys walked.
No,
to
we
the
sat
edge.
through it.
Yeah.
And then we're like, nah, let's not walk. Let's just do it all again.
Oh,
So my
hell
mom
no.
found out about that shit that we went and came back. She was fucking pissed. Everybody was mad at us. Like, nah, you guys shouldn't be doing that shit. That shit's
Yeah.
fucking dangerous.
People have died.
Thank God.
I
we
wonder
didn't.
how many people have died.
In Millerton, there was a guy, that, have you ever seen that there's like an island in the middle of Millerton Lake?
Think we were there, no? When the helicopter was there?
Was it?
I don't know who was there. We were,
But there was this guy that actually went to swim
Yeah.
to that lake.
So
And he already had made it once. A fool had made it to the middle of the lake and then swam back. And everybody was super excited, supposedly. That's what rumors. I was not there. But they were like, oh, yeah, that fool made it. And then he was like, oh, I'm going to do it again. Never came back, bro.
That sucks.
Me and Toro did it. We
He already had saved
We'll
himself.
swim to that little island back and
Yeah.
forth. I
'Cause
mean, it
it
wasn't
is-
that far, but all that stuff that's under
Yeah.
the water.
I mean, it's not that far, but it is far. It's probably like about a mile.
And then if you get tired?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swimming, and then think about it.
Te da un calambre?
Hey, bro. Think about it. So one time, my compa can tell you all about this. That reminded me of it. You know where I'm going with this?
We're at.
So one time we went to Pebble Beach because my parents would get
Monterey.
Monterey over there where Monterey Aquarium is at.
Yeah.
So my dad was fixing this house for this lady, whatever. So there's this place called Lovers Point, right? And you got to walk right there in Lovers Point, right? And we were like all feeling gutsy and ballsy right there. We were like, oh, whatever, let's I'll get I think you guys were the first ones, or Ramon and Leslie. I don't remember who was the first ones.
Kayak.
That started talking about it. But they're like, let's get the kayak. That would be sick if we go kayaking and the beach. And never in my life have I been kayaking, so I'm just like, whatever, this is gonna be a pretty cool experience.
What can go wrong?
Yeah, what could go wrong? So we all go, we involve Yetta and Johnny, and then it's me and my tío.
We all get
Ramon
doubles, no?
Yeah, Ramon
Yeah,
and
we get
Leslie.
doubles.
So we all go, and we're all having a sweet time, bro. I don't know when we're coming back, and I see Yetta and Johnny, bro. The kayak flips in the middle of the ocean, bro. Deep. They were deep in there, bro. I was tripping out, and then so like I don't want to laugh.
And
because
the waves also push you back, huh?
but it was pretty calm water.
No, it was
like,
calm.
It
That day was
calm
calm.
water.
That was calm. It was
Okay,
calm.
but
Yeah.
to me, I thought it was freaking hilarious. Now, I mean, I'm good. I'm happy that my compa made it. But the first thing I told Yetta, like,
I
oh,
ain't
actually,
saved it.
you talk about that. What was your feeling? What was your mind going through when you flip? Oh yeah, and take in mind. Let me give him a little bit more. Take in mind, we're kayaking, and all the way around you, the water's super clear, right?
Yeah.
So you can see like all kinds of like jellyfishes just
Yeah.
floating right at the edge.
What?
Hella.
Like when you're
What?
kayaking, you could have seen like probably like 12 feet down to the
Yes.
where the thing was at.
Because it was
That's
like
how
super
deep
clear.
was that. Like,
Wow.
Yeah, it was clear.
Super
Super clear
clear.
water. Yeah.
Then
But
you guys
compa-
must have been deep in
That
there.
Yeah.
motherfucker was cold, bro. I think that's the thing. The first thing that fucked me up was that cold, and then me drowning. But I had the life jacket, but that motherfucker was choking me on my neck, and then it was just all fucking bad. I thought I was gonna die. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah,
Damn.
I was like, just take care of my kids.
my compa says that you reenacted Titanic. Jack. No, hey, she was
Yeah.
telling my sister, like, go without me.
Go without me.
Go without me.
Leave me here.
You were gonna leave?
Nah, she wasn't. And then some other people that were with the kayak. He's like, just grab on. I was like, I think I had jeans too, so that shit made everything heavy, bro. Like
Holy shit. You were in
jeans,
jeans,
501s. Yeah, I think it was 501s, blue ones.
Hey, bro.
Everything. My phone got fucked up.
Bro,
Everything was
I would have
bad.
been, bro, just with the simple fact of seeing all the jellyfishes and everything, like,
Oh, yeah.
right there, bro, I would have been tripping out, bro. And, like, you really can't, at the moment, you can't see nothing, bro.
I think that was like less than 30 minutes when that shit happened. After that, we rented it for like 3-4 hours. After I was like, man, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Was whatever. After
Oh,
I
yeah, because we
Yeah.
had it for, like, a
few
certain
hours,
amount
yeah.
of time.
And,
And
this
this
happened right away.
Yeah. This fool was like, fuck it. I'm not
once I
gonna
got saved, I was like, nah, fuck that, I'm out.
Bro, that was crazy, bro. Like, like right there, then I just looked at my compa. I was like, what was going through your head, bro?
I was
Can't
gonna
take
die.
it anywhere.
And Jenna was just like telling us, bro. And it was just funny to me because Jenna was just like, he was just like, go. Just like,
He's like, no,
Save
yeah.
yourself.
No, she was like, his face was so white, like,
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
shit.
yeah, I was scared, and she's like, nah, it's like if we
Man,
both
yeah,
panic,
it
then
is
we're
crazy.
fucked.
yeah.
So I was the only one panicking. She wasn't. She was calm. She's like, I gotta calm it down and keep it together. Fuck that. I was like,
Hey, and the thing is that they both flipped, bro. So they were both off the kayak. So
Well,
you
now-
can imagine.
yeah, it was-
Now you guys do kayak though, right?
Yeah.
Because I know that you guys have like bought kayaks and everything.
Yeah.
And have gone out.
Yeah, dude, that's super fun.
Yeah, you gotten used to it.
Like,
pinches oleados.
Yeah. Terminas bien
Do you still
aporreado.
flip? You still
Like,
flip?
I flipped already, like,
But
well,
no.
I've gone there like 5 times, right? We've gone probably like 5 times. And out of the 5 times, I flipped 4 times.
Now you know what to do though.
No, it's because there's this rapid where the corriente is the strongest and
Right.
like the water's running pretty fast. So I go through this rapid, and the thing is that if you don't turn fast enough, like it will take you, and sometimes you don't have full control on a rapid. So that thing will take you and put you underneath like bushes and stuff. And
Oh,
because the
she's
bushes
over
come out from the sides of the lake, and some of them like are hovering over the water and they're just sticking out. So like if you go underneath, like there's no stems, but all the spiders lure there,
Oh,
or like
shit.
they all post up right there, right above the water. So bro, it's super scary just to go on. Well, I don't really like spiders like that, and the thing is that they're massive spiders, and you'll go into that. So usually what I do is just if I know I'm not gonna be able to turn it, I just flip because then I just fall and I don't go in there. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
okay.
Pull it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just
You just
swim
gotta make
with
sure
it.
there's no rocks and shit.
Yeah, but yeah, the most we've gone kayaking is like 3 hours,
No, 4. Right?
like 4 hours.
Because I drop you guys off and I pick you guys up.
Yeah.
So it's from
That's,
Lost Lake, and I picked them up on 41, the bridge by.
Remember when you picked us up by the baseball court?
Yeah,
I mean,
the
the
golf
golf?
course. It's all the time I pick you guys up from right there.
That was like a 4 hour, like almost 6 hours kayaking, bro.
Damn, that's a lot of miles too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Think about it. It's like you want to in Lost Lake. I drop them off, and then I'll pick them up by Children's Hospital.
It's
Yeah.
a lot of ab work or what?
Yeah, if you're not used to
Trying
it,
to
bro,
balance
if
or
you're
what?
not used to it, bro, you'll literally wake up the next day with your back aching and everything.
Ooh.
Like even us, like let's say we already done it, since we haven't done it throughout the whole winter, you still get sore like the first few times you go,
Yeah.
cause it's extreme, bro. But man, it's super nice.
Have you guys ever got suspended at school or expelled?
I never got suspended.
Nah.
Nah, me either.
Man,
I don't
let me
know.
tell you something. Let me tell you about this, bro.
Go ahead.
So you know, in middle school, how you don't graduate, but you walk.
Yeah,
They make you walk.
Yeah.
I didn't get to walk because me and my boy, we thought it was a good idea to write all over some girl's yearbook. So at the time, we were like doing graffiti and shit, you know?
Yeah.
And we would, you know, people would ask, "Oh, can you sign my yearbook?"
Yeah.
And me and this guy took advantage and fucking, we were like crossing people's faces off and shit that we didn't like and writing over people.
Yeah.
And I guess the girl's mom found out, you know, when she looked at the yearbook, and well, obviously the mom paid money for it.
Yeah.
So she was the one that was tripping, you know.
Yeah, she looked through it.
Called the principal, went over to the principal, and they ended up finding out, you know, that it was us two. So we it was right before, obviously, you know, right before we walked, because
So
we
they-
get the yearbook and shit.
So they ended up not letting you guys walk.
They ended up, we graduated, obviously we passed on to high school, but they just didn't give us the chance to walk and shit.
You know, another thing. I mean, back in the days too. Have you ever got a firework pop like in your SSN or something like?
What? No.
Yeah.
This last 4th of July though, my cousin Dalia put a firework up, and it fell over, and it popped in the neighbor's house, and the neighbors were outside watching the fireworks show, and it just happened. They were like three people just sitting on the yard, and that firework happened. It just hit them, bro, and it
Straight
landed
them three.
Yeah, it landed in between the girl's arm,
Uh-huh.
and she kind of like reacted. I don't know how she reacted,
Fast enough.
but she like got burnt all on her arm, and another shot, because it was like a couple shots. So another shot went into the backyard, and the backyard caught on fire.
What?
And the ambulance came and firefighters came.
Hey, did she get fined for that?
No one told anything.
Ain't no one snitching.
Yeah.
Till now.
I mean, if you're out there watching
Yeah.
and you don't call before, it's like you're
Yeah,
part
yeah.
of it. You know.
Now this thing happened right there. So I went to Guatemala. We were out there, little kid, probably like 10, 9 years old. And then over in Guatemala, they call it canchiflines.
That's
Canchiflines. So you lit them up, and they're like, tss, and you point wherever you want to throw them, and just throw them, and they'll pop when. So so you have wars of them out there. They call canchiflines fucking war.
Oh,
So
okay.
like block and block, just fucking going at it.
yeah.
So one of those, this is another story, but yeah, I had a cousin that he was paralyzed from the waist down on his, So one of those fireworks landed on him, like on his chair. So it was burning, but he didn't feel it because he was paralyzed.
Yeah.
Bro.
So it was, it was pretty fucked up. So that happened. But then when they had like the little fireworks that you just lit them up and they popped, I was a little kid and we're out there, and then I lit one up, and then I was in the middle of everybody, so I didn't want to throw it. This is gonna pop in someone, so I just held it and it just boom popped in my hand, and it was all.
It was a
bad.
cooked grenade right now.
yeah,
right there.
like take it, but yeah, my hand popped. It was all black and yellow. My hand was all fucked
Burnt.
up. Yeah, right away they fucking put it on in huevo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it crashed. Fucking put huevo and
What?
stick my hand there.
Oh,
My
your
hand.
hand in it.
Yeah, because it
It
popped in
ate?
my hand. Because I didn't know where to throw it at.
Mm.
There was a lot of people around me, kids and adults. I think it was I don't know if it was a Christmas when we were out there in Guatemala or New Year's, but that shit I think it was Christmas, and I couldn't I was stuck, and
How long did you live in Guatemala for?
now we just went to visit.
Oh yeah.
Is that where
Yeah.
your parents are from?
No, my mother,
Your mom?
my dad's from Michoacan.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Uh,
that shit was
How's
crazy.
Guatemala?
Well, back then it was third world country.
Back then. How
Back
about now?
then, I haven't
Have
been
you?
there. I haven't been
What's
there.
what's the latest? What's the last time you have ever gone over there?
Well, that's
That same day?
Yeah, that time that I went over there. That's
Yeah.
it.
So you were like what, 6, 7?
Nothing. Yeah, because
Oh wow.
I went there on 1999, and then New Year's was in 2000.
Okay.
So New Year's was in
Dang, so you haven't went back 24 years.
to Guatemala. Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, but it was wild.
Would you ever want to go back?
Yeah, I mean, if my mom like goes back there, I'll go with her.
Yeah.
Take the kids just to see where they're just from
That would
over
be
there.
sick.
Yeah, the crazy shit is like
What
we had to cross the border from Mexico to Guatemala on this fucking raft.
Wow,
Yeah.
you actually crossed the border like that?
It was late at night. It was probably, I don't know how late. It was dark, and they're like, "Don't move because this thing will tilt and you guys gonna fall over."
Yeah.
Bro, it's fucking late at night. Just with the
Man.
fucking stick, just going.
Who was doing that? Some
guy,
random
yeah, some guy you gotta pay to from
Yeah.
Mexico go to Guatemala, like on the river to cross
What
it.
the
Yeah.
hell? That's crazy.
Yeah,
and
it
it
was
was just
wild.
you and
No, it was my siblings and my mom and my dad.
okay.
So at that time, I think they were gonna get my older brother to
Okay.
come back over here.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was wild.
Oh, Mikey was over there in Mexico?
Yeah.
In Guatemala?
Yeah,
He was living there already? He
Yeah.
had a long time?
yeah. He was here in the United States, and then I think they sent him out there
Damn, that's
because he
crazy.
wanted to be out there. I don't know exactly what happened, but that time we went over there, and then they're like, "Yeah, it was pitch night, crossing the river, and these guys like in the raft. We were in the real raft wood and all that. And they're like, "You guys don't make no noise, don't move, because this thing could tilt over and all that bullshit." And I
How
was
long
like,
did that take?
Shit. Back then it would take forever, but I'm pretty sure it was probably like 5 minutes or
Damn, bro,
less.
and knowing your luck, you would have flipped right there.
Nah, but it was all of us.
Come
So, I mean, I was a little kid, so just
Yeah.
sitting down in the middle.
There's
That's-
some crazy shit we go through, bro. with
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
that is
People
crazy.
are going through that same thing right now.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
stories.
Yeah.
At this
Crossing
year,
the border,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah, I just seen a video too. 6, I think he was 9 or 7, and he was going with his 3-year-old daughter, no sister, 3-year-old sister, and his 5 or 6-year-old sister too. And he was like 9, and he's like, "You're crossing the border." He's like, "Yeah." It's like, "My dad's over there. I'm crossing with my mom."
Yeah.
I was like, "Damn, that's fucking crazy." Like,
Yeah.
you going through all this bullshit.
That
yeah,
is,
like when I came back from Mexico, with my parents crossed the border back, and I had to come in through the plane by myself too.
yeah.
Well, I went on the plane, yeah, by myself, and they had to cross the border.
Yeah, walking. Back then it used to be a little bit more easier because
I
that,
bet,
that was
yeah.
the case.
Yeah.
My dad and my mom did the same thing. Like, we would fly, and I flew one time to San Francisco by myself, and then later on, my parents met me over there, but they walked, and that's crazy now that I'm thinking about it, because San Francisco is super deep from the border. You know what I mean? But
They put themselves in at risk.
yeah,
Yeah.
Crazy, just to go visit.
yeah. But back then it used to be like I said, more
Easier, yeah.
easier because
Right.
some people would go for the weekend and then come back. That's like my mother-in-law tells me stories about my father-in-law. He would be like just go for the weekend to Mexico and then come back, and he didn't have papers at the time.
Did you guys hear about how Texas is making their own wall to stop immigrants coming from Mexico?
Yeah, they
I
got
did hear
the army, no, from
Well, Texas
National Guard.
Well, Texas has like they look at themselves almost like their own country.
Yeah, they're starting to. Yeah.
So they press the issue on the United States to make the wall, but if they don't work fast enough, then Texas just takes it into their own hands to do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So I guess they're doing the wall without permission from the
Yeah.
federal government
Yeah.
or from the government, which
Yeah.
could be a problem because it could
Which-
start a fucking civil war.
Yeah, because it is a problem because since it's not being authorized by the government,
Right.
so like the National Guard can't get involved because that's government
Yeah, that's
people. Like
there's
the
army.
people,
Yeah,
the army is the government's property,
Yeah.
right? So if they're saying no, we're not gonna push forward, then they can't help and monitor those areas while they're doing construction because that's not their
their
per
land or
se
whatever,
your
yeah.
job. Yeah. So a lot of people, I have heard of that. Like some people are literally quitting being from the army just to go help out because they're continuing the border.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, they're let people come in.
Yeah.
They let them come in all the time as long as they're accounted for. You know,
Yeah.
as long as they know you're coming in, you're getting registered and whatnot.
Yeah.
But there's always those that are just coming in
That
and
don't
not
care.
registering. Yeah.
I was actually watching a guy that had papers and it was two of them and they're recording and they went all the way to Guatemala and all the way over there. And they crossed and they recorded themselves crossing all the borders, because you know how over there you have to catch, or where is it, where you have to catch the train and you have to go on the train all the way to the Mexican border? It's El Salvador.
Well,
right?
because you have to cross the Mexican border first,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then cross all Mexico,
Yes.
and then cross the U.S. border.
Yes.
Damn, that's a long trip.
And those dudes took that trip, and right before they made it, they got pulled over by the mafia, and the mafia found out that they had it, and they ended up breaking all the evidence. So they only had like a couple minutes of a GoPro that they never caught, and it's just like recording when they got abducted or whatever. It's the word.
Yeah, well, it's all business, you know. It's
Yeah.
like you're coming to my territory.
Wow. You know, that reminds me of a movie, bro, where these guys are hunting immigrants that are crossing. So it's this Texas border, back to Texas,
With a sniper.
and with a sniper.
Yeah.
Have you seen that movie?
Yeah, I think
What
it is.
movie is that?
Damn, it has a name in Spanish.
I forget what movie it is. But damn, that's crazy because they're literally standing on it's like a open desert,
Yeah.
and they're on the border, and if they see immigrants, they're just shooting them down, bro.
Is it
It
the
is
old
based-
guy from Gran Torino? He
Think
like
so,
helps
yeah.
him out.
Something like marksman or something like that.
Oh, and they're in the desert and they're running away
Yeah.
from this guy.
Yes.
And he's trying to kill them.
Yes.
And he's getting a kick out of it.
Out of killing immigrants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen parts of that movie. I've
Isn't
never
that
seen.
crazy, bro?
That is crazy, bro.
Do you think that has always happened?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just pretty sure.
Because if you think about it, nowadays these people are more like they stop them before they even get to the border, you know.
Yeah.
But I feel like back then there was less patrols and shit like that.
Yeah.
So you could get away with even like
Well,
killing or
not even back then, bro. Because even if you think about it, there's people right
Mhm.
now that they live out in the desert. They have locations living up in the deserts of the border. So they're like they're either on the other side of the border or before the border, but they're U.S. citizens, and they like to just
Yeah, like if
Do
say
stuff like
say
that.
like in the desert you own property and then you're like free for all, like fuck it, you know. But then again,
they probably even get paid.
but
Sorry, bro.
yeah, no, that's what I was gonna get to. But say like, well, I mean, obviously the cartel, the government is like, you know what, this shit's gonna happen through your property.
Inform us.
Yeah, or like
If you
this
see
happening.
anybody coming-
Here's your money and let them cross, or and say you didn't say nothing.
Well, if you think about it, Texas is a place that they could let you have guns, not even conceal and carry. It's like you could just have it. You don't even have to like conceal it.
Yeah.
It's just like have it at any given time. So I feel like they've been throughout like generations and stuff not given. They make it so much easier to carry a weapon over there. So it's like for you to be pre-prepared.
Yeah, if someone goes into your property,
Yeah.
right? But what's the deal if, say, you own all that property that's crossing the border,
Yeah.
and then you get the green light on just shooting anybody that crosses your property?
Nah, because you're messing with somebody's money.
You think?
Yeah, because say that's your property. How much you want for people that crosses that border?
Ooh.
What do you mean?
Right?
Ooh. Like let's say, like you're trying to say, like helping them out.
Yeah, like helping them out and help the people that are like coyotes. Oh, all right, then if we're charging
Ooh.
15, we're gonna give you 5 for every person,
That you store at your house.
and just
Or let cross?
or let
or let
cross,
cross.
through your property,
Ooh.
so you won't have to kill them.
Wow.
And then that's like, whoever was smart to buy property right there, bro. You're like, because if you say you say nah, fuck that, I'm gonna shoot them, but then like you're fucking with their money.
They're gonna go after
They're
you.
gonna go after you, and after they kill you,
I
then
see.
like cartels.
yeah.
Yeah.
The cartels.
That's what I'm
are
saying,
actually
like-
doing the.
Like
So you
this-
rather
this
accept
guy
that
is
money,
the one stopping.
accept the money, and be like, fuck it,
But see, that's
y'all welcome.
But see, that's something crazy that you mentioned that because I have a CEO homie, and he says that in order for them to like get a phone into prison, like let's say you're working in construction, right, and you're like you're going in there to fix all the light bulbs, right?
Okay.
So an inmate will go up to you and say, "Hey, Johnny, since you're coming back and forth from the outside world into here, I'll give you 2,000 if you could give me a phone inside." So you're like easy because they're not asking you for they're not asking you for an iPhone. You can literally just go to Walgreens and buy one of those prepaid phones and just give them that, and they'll give you $2,000. But here's the catch. This is what this fool tells me. That once the first money they give you, they cash you out hella. And you're hella excited, right? Like, for example, I did it. I would be super excited. Like, yeah, I've only wasted $26 on this phone, and I made $2,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what happens then, and I would feel like that would be the same with the cartel telling the people at the border. He says that they have full control over the guy. Like, for example, me, if I'm the one that brought the phone, now the inmate has full control of me after I've turned the first phone.
Because you accepted it.
Like blackmailing?
Yeah, now they'll blackmail you. Because now there could be like,
We
now
have proof.
we got proofs that you brought me this phone. Nobody else is going to vouch for you but me. And I'm going to say, how else did I get this phone? He brought it in. All right. And now that, and then next time let's say, okay, Juan, you already brought me one phone. Now you're going to bring me another phone for like $100. Doesn't even necessarily have to be a good phone.
Okay, just phone calls.
As long as you could do a phone call out. Be like, I'm going to pay you $100. You're going to be like, what the hell?
Oh, so they got you in the palm of their hands.
Yeah. Juan could be like, what, you offered me $2,000 then? Yeah, that was then. Now it's $100. And if you don't do it, we're snitching you out.
Like
We're going to do it for free this time.
We got receipts.
Yeah. If you don't do it, we're going to. The same thing with the cartel.
And you go to jail, and there goes your career.
And the same thing for the cartel. Let's say you agree to like helping them one time. Yeah, they're gonna cash you out because that's their only option at that moment. They need you. But later on, they could be like, oh, well, now this time I'm gonna give you $100 per person, and if you don't, we'll just kill you because now you're in business with us, and it's like you're messing with a funky situation. I feel like even if you get the money, like if they give you money, I wouldn't take it myself, because then you're just like, and now you're in the palm of their hands, like my compa said. But it is crazy, bro.
Like how Pablo Escobar and Chapo have like, well, I don't know about Chapo. I've heard that Pablo Escobar has his own, like he could do whatever he wants in jail.
Yeah.
He had women.
Yeah.
He had drugs.
Well, he built his own prison.
TVs.
He did.
He built his own prison.
Right? And it's like they have full control of the guards.
Yeah.
As long as they have people on the outside that know some information about the guards, you know.
Exactly.
Like
exactly.
but I'm sure there's inmates nowadays. Like, you see on TikTok? All these
TikTok live?
inmates, yeah, all these inmates on live, bro.
Yeah, there you are.
It's
Literally.
crazy. All these food recipes and shit going down.
I know.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
I actually seen a restaurant that opened. It's a in jail recipes.
Yeah.
So like you go and you're just getting like spreads but it's a restaurant out here.
Yeah.
I forgot what the restaurant is called, but it's in California.
Yeah.
So then you just go and you get like in jailhouse. You could get like in jailhouse pozole.
Yeah.
It's like what the
There's
hell?
some corn nuts and
Yeah,
shit.
it's like
I
corn
heard
nuts.
that. I heard
You
it's
miss the
corn
fucking Joe tamales or
Yeah.
something.
That'll be crazy. Like crazy stuff.
nuts. An inmate, a correctional officer serving you and shit.
Yeah.
You get served on a tray.
Yeah, my boy.
You get 20 minutes to eat it.
The meseros look like the
Like
what's
a
it called?
guard?
The guards.
yeah.
My compa, like the one that I'm telling you that he works in the SEO, that fool says that they'll be like, hey, try this. And when this fool's about to, you can't try it. You can't eat none of the inmates' food or whatever. You'll get in trouble.
No, they're gonna poison your ass.
And that fool will be like, nah, like this is disgusting. Give it to me. And like he's gonna go take it, and like instead of throwing it away, he does eat it, bro. He says that some of the food that he has tried in there, bro, has been the best food ever, bro.
What? That's crazy.
Like it's super creative, but it's like completely different to what
Yeah.
you're used to.
Yeah, it's
And
like Taco Bell.
yeah,
Taco Bell just makes the random ass
Yeah.
shit, bro.
just put it on a tortilla, put some meat and lettuce, and let's call it
Yeah,
a.
put a crunchy taco and then a soft tortilla on top or whatever.
And spread some cheese, and you're good.
Nah, dude, those dudes are crazy. He's been telling. he has told me some crazy stories about the inmates, like how they get creative. There was this guy that had like a little remote, and he would click it, and he had like a little motor that would move like this card. It would move a card, and so this fool, what he had, bro, he had carved a little hole enough to fit this little phone, like a phone
On the
and-
wall.
on the wall, and then he had a card that he painted and he matched it to the brick. And so whenever you would push the button, the card would move forward. And then whenever you push the
Whoa.
button again, the card would extract. So he could see his phone. And so that fool would literally get cocky. He got way too cocky with my boy because he would always see him with the little remote. And he'll be like, what the hell is that clicking? Like, why is he always clicking that shit? And he couldn't find what it was. And one day that fool got cocky and he just like started doing like the clicking through the fence.
Damn.
At my boy, and he's like, fuck this, like I'm done. Goes in there, starts searching everything, gets the clicker, grabs it, and starts clicking it. And he starts hearing and clicks it again and notices on the wall, bro. That thing is moving back and forth. So that fool was and he had a phone in there. So that fool would be watching his phone.
That's crazy.
But it's just crazy stuff.
People,
But yeah.
people are sometimes smart, bro.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you have a lot of free time in there. Like,
True.
you expand your brain to whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
You have too much free time.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have intelligent people going in there for a reason, you know, like, right? Like,
Yeah.
people obviously get caught for a reason.
Yeah.
So some person does this, you do that. Okay, how can we better that and make
Yeah, of course.
Do
Nah.
you think these people are smart or just fucking psychopaths, bro?
Nah.
Well, some people that are psychopaths are just they think ahead, like they you know what I mean? Like
they plan.
kinda-
It's planned.
Right.
They
So
plan
some of these
on-
killers are just either you could say smart or they just want to get away with it so bad, you know, that they overthink it.
Yeah.
Because you know these people sometimes escape prison, bro, and these are murderers and
Well, last year that someone escaped prison.
yeah, and
He claimed
you
like,
gotta be so smart too.
and he was on the hunt for like I think a week and a half, and they found him.
You did find them?
Yeah, over there in like Mississippi or somewhere over there.
That escape prison.
Yeah, last year.
It's most secured place. You know, these places are meant to secure inmates, and that's crazy. They
But
get
then
away.
again, they probably made it like a big ass topic just to
Yeah.
hide something else.
No, yeah, bro.
yeah,
It's
Well-
all something.
Well, guys, this is gonna be the end of the pod. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
sick. Just you guys got to know a little bit of us. You guys got to hear a little bit of our jokes, a little bit of our stories. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, to share,
yes, sir.
comment. You know, we're
Yeah.
gonna be here every Tuesday, so let's go, Cabin Boys. We are out.
Yes, sir.
Yes.